Hey guys, Addict Cyclist here with a top range Sidi shoe review. So, in order from left to right, and also in order from high end to I won't even call it low end, but you got the Sidi Shot 2 in the middle. You got the Sidi Wire 2 Carbon Air, so the highly breathable Wire 2 version of that shoe, and then you got the Sidi 60. So I'm not going to go into detail about what shoes I've been using and back and forth, but I've reviewed the Sidi Wire 2s, I've reviewed the Sidi 60s, and I've reviewed the Shot 2s, and here we are again, in this case all in white. So I'm just going to kick this thing off. So basically some of the differences here is from left to right, the Shot 2s or their top range. It does have 5 millimeters of fore and aft. You can't see it because I taped these up just to demo them, but I am going to be keeping them. Fore and aft adjustment in the cleat. It is a dual center techno dial, and what's nice with this shoe is it's very rounded in the tip opposed to the Wire 2, which is very pointy. But what's nice with this, it has a little bit actually more volume than the Wire 2s, and because the both dials are placed on the tongue, it does give your foot very equal pressure when tightening the upper closure mechanisms to kind of wrap around your foot. So I feel like this wasn't the plan, but I'm actually keeping these, and they do seem to conform with my foot the best because of how the Technos are designed and on the tongue. It does keep a nice level pressure. So, and obviously has the integrated heel cup, some reflectors on the adjustable heel section here. Got my new Soul Stars, trying those out. I'll review those after I have a few rides on them. The Wire 2s in the air are very, 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 very sharp. I mean, they're absolutely gorgeous. I love the black and white. It has the vent sole on them, so it's the adjustable. Here, you can open and close that. It's pretty cool. Absolutely beautiful shoe. These shoes are just absolutely flawless. I mean, they are really, really something special. I mean, when you touch these shoes, you're just looking and touching quality here. And then obviously you've got these 60s, which are really the most comfortable shoe here. Basically kind of the same upper style as the Shot 2s, but with one techno dial, with a front toe strap, which is kind of like I said, I didn't forget it, but no heel retention system. So your heels are flopping all over the place. I mean, my heels are doing a dance inside of these shoes. But got those from a teammate friend of mine to use in the lieu of me trying to find another shoe, since I sent my Wire 2s back because they turned out to be like a half size too small. So I ended up going from a 45 to a 45 and a half. But I'm going to show you a few things here that are noteworthy if you're looking at these shoes. So let's put this one here. All right, so one of the things you'll note here, these are both at a size 45 and a half. You can see the volume difference, right? To the left, you got the Wire 2, very pointy, very narrow. It will accommodate a little bit wider foot. You know, the upper material does flex, obviously, when you loosen up this front techno, but you can see right there, it's pointier and it's more narrow. It's like a bullet. Where the Shot 2s can accommodate probably more feet shapes and abnormalities, like my foot that has a piece of meat hanging off the side that flattens out like a pancake. So for me, it's a clear winner of which shoe that I'm going to continue with. Now, I was running the Wire 2s with basically no pain. I just felt like I was running out of room a little bit. Felt a little tight when my foot kind of heated up and swelled. So I figured, let me just try the Shot 2s. They're the last ones in stock in white, so I grabbed them, and I'm glad I did, because I definitely stumbled upon the best CD shoe in the range, and it just so happens to accommodate my foot the best. Now, if you're going to throw in one more, you can see one level up that the 60 has even more volume. It's an unfortunate that there's no heel retention system on this shoe, because it really is a very light, very conforming shoe. The upper material is very soft and supple, so it can conform and your foot can flatten out under load. So it's really, really nice shoe. I just really wish it had a heel retention system here. So again, this is the shoe of choice. It's a beautiful shoe. I mean, the craftsmanship on this shoe is really something else. And again, shaped like a bullet. Very light shoe too. I really wish this one was a little wider and wasn't as pointy. Now that I actually have my foot and tried the Shot 2s, I don't know why aesthetically. I like the color combo here, and I like the black external heel cup. It's kind of just old school classic Sidi. But the new one is sleek. You can see the upper does have a nice seam in the middle here, some reflectors. So just wanted to kind of give my feedback here. They all feel the same riding. You can't tell a difference. This one does have the highest end sole, which you can't see here yet. But they all feel very similar under power. You know, when you're standing on the pedals, they all feel very similar, other than your heel flopping around in the 60s. So I definitely would stay away from these unless you have a really big, fat, chunky ankle and heel. Then you won't have a problem. But if you have a skinny little ankle and Achilles, you're not going to get on with these shoes very well. So I hope this is just a straight up, candid, off the cuff review here. Nothing fancy about it. You know, if you have any questions, please leave them in the comments. I urge you to please like and subscribe to the video. It really helps grow the channel, helps support the channel, and really appreciate the dialogue and feedback in the comments and on some of the posting groups on Facebook that I post to. So I really appreciate it, and be well. Thanks.